Okay, so the setting of this story, Charlotte's Web, is super important to the story. Where is the setting? Right. From reading chapter 1, the whole beginning of a book like this often is going to introduce you to the setting, right? Almost always, the first chapter in a story is going to introduce you to this setting. Why would this setting be important? Raise your hand if you can answer it for me, please. Jayla.
So you know where it's happening.
Right. Why would it matter where it's happening? Like we just read the Earth Dragon Wakes, right?
Yeah.
What was that? Where was that story?
That was in San Francisco.
How is that different than the setting that we're talking about in this story?
A city.
City compared to?
Farm.
Very different, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the idea is that two different places can give you a totally different feeling of a story. We read Bridge to Terabithia, right? Give me some explanation of what that setting was.
Secretive.
Raise your hands, please. Secretive. What do you mean by secretive?
They have their own little place tied out to.
Okay, good. It's like a secret place. What else? Raise your hand if you can think of anything else about Bridge to Terabithia setting. Henry.
Farm.
Right. Also, kind of farm. Definitely. Is it city or country?
Both.
For more of Bridge to Terabithia. Kind of a small town. I would almost call that country when it's that small of a town. Like I'm from a place that you would call a town, but only 40,000 people live there.
40,000.
40,000. And do you know how many people live in Sinju? Or close to?
100,000.
More.
1,000,000. 200,000.
More like about 400,000 people. So you compare my home, 40,000 people, to a big city like Sinju, 400,000. A lot of things are going to be different, right?
Yeah.
Now that really does change the story. So what I want to focus on is comparing city life, like where we live, kind of, to country life. Could be my hometown, or I want you to even think about Charlotte's Web, things that they might mention in Charlotte's Web.
Yeah, who's Charlotte?
So let's focus right now. I put a green piece of paper on your table. You need a pencil right now. All I want you to do is focus on city life. So write on your paper, write the word city life. And we're going to build a list together. Now, I want you to think of things that remind you of city life. Things you do in the city. Things that are common to do in the city. Things that you see in the city. Places you go in the city. Now, again, focus though on things that are only city. Not something you would find in the country. So there could be a farm in the city, right? It is possible. Actually, I've seen them in Sinju for sure. You can even find like rice farms in the city in certain places. Yeah, but that is not what we're focusing on. Try to focus on things you only see in the city, okay? I'll give you 2 minutes. Try to fill as many as you can,
City life.
and we're going to build the list together.
The city life.
City life only right now, okay? Not both of them, just city life. We're going to build the list together, but try to get as many as you can individually. And then we'll see. Think of things you see, places you go, activities you would do in the city that you would not do in the country. School life maybe even, or after school life, free time, what would you do? Sports you might try, things you might do differently. Please don't play with stuff on your table. How'd you even get that? Just 30 more seconds, and we're going to build this list together. Try to get as many as you can, okay? I will say right away, the setting for Charlotte's Web is extremely important.
Yeah, who's Charlotte?
Hmm?
Who's Charlotte? No, the spider.
Just wait, okay?
The spider.
Don't jump ahead. No spoilers. Spoiler alert.
I don't know this.
Okay, that's
No, we
good.
watched it.
Okay, Ethan, can you tell me one of the things you said for city life only?
We can go to Costco.
Okay, instead of just specifically
Store.
saying Costco.
Store.
Okay, good.
And same as